Hello, MCU fans. Today we're going to take a look at the question of whether or not we just learned the 2025 Disney Plus release schedule in the most bizarre fashion possible. I think you'll really find this interesting, so let's dive right in and see what we can find out. Don't forget, we have an October contest running all month long. Be a subscriber, leave a comment. You could win a book or a steelbook. Best of luck. And we have a membership option with lots of cool perks, so you might check it out in case you're interested. Okay, so we're going to talk in particular about Marvel Television and Marvel Animation because those are the biggest updates. But also Marvel Studios, there is some updates about the release schedule, and we'll discuss those as well. Marvel has so many divisions now, lots going on. Okay, so if you go out to the gettyimages.com directory, you can see in the upper left-hand corner there, and you go to specifically the Walt Disney Studios directory, you'll see all kinds of things coming from Disney. You'll see like Disney Plus stuff, Agatha All Along, Andor, there's Alien Romulus, you name it. All the stuff you would want to see from a logo standpoint. But if you scroll down, you'll find a section that says access to the following assets available by request. And you see Eyes of Wakanda, Marvel Zombies, and there's nothing there. However, if you click the blank space, basically, then you get to this area where now suddenly you can see the logo. So, hey, look, we have our Eyes of Wakanda logo. Very cool. And also, though, it says sign in if you want more information. However, if you decide to right-click and choose Inspect, you get, well, a lot of gobbledygook, all the metadata. But in particular, you can read the digital asset file name. And in the case of Eyes of Wakanda, notice embedded in the name is August 6th. So I don't know whether this was something Marvel wanted people to find. Maybe they did for people really clever, or maybe it's an accident. But I just know that now we have release dates for basically 4 of the big things coming on Disney Plus in 2025. So in particular, if you go to these 4 digital assets, you'll find these dates. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, January 29th. Eyes of Wakanda, August 6th. Marvel Zombies, no surprise, Halloween time in October. And then Wonder Man, brand new logo, very cool, in December of 2025. So yeah, I don't think we can really call this an official release schedule because that is not the way normally stuff is released. But if we go with it and merge these things into what we already know for Phase 5 and Phase 6, then we can see what we have to look forward to. So here is the likely Phase 5 slate. It won't be official until we're done with Phase 5 because everything keeps changing. But notice, as usual, I'm showing everything that is red. That's a Marvel movie, an MCU movie. Yellow is Disney Plus, and then blue is a Sony movie. I'm including those because, it is tied to the overall MCU. Okay, so a couple things to mention. This is kind of a bummer, but Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur is not getting renewed for a season 3. It's such a good show. Everybody that's watched it has really enjoyed it, but it's just not getting enough viewership. However, we are still going to get the second half of season 2, and that's going to come out sometime next year, as far as I understand. So, bummer, but at least it was a really good show for what we got. Okay, so this is probably coping on my part, but I'm really hoping we still get What If by the end of this year because you're going to see 2025 and 2026 are very, very busy. There's no time for it. So I think this is still going to be a surprise coming. But if you go to that digital asset directory and you right-click and do the inspect on this image, there's no date embedded in the file. Darn it. Anyway. So Spider-Man, we know, January, or at least we think we know, right? And then Daredevil, Born Again, we're getting in March. Cannot wait. That is going to be so, so good. So then Phase 5, at least as far as I understand, ends with Thunderbolts in May. Okay, so we go on to Phase 6. Phase 6 starts with the Fantastic Four movie in July. Now we know, or we believe we know, that Eyes of Wakanda is coming in August. Ironheart is rumored for September, so I'm going to keep it there because it's the only place that fits, and we do know it's coming in 2025. Marvel Zombies, of course, in Halloween timeframe, and there's Wonder Man in December. All right, so now if we look at 2026, February 13th is an open movie slot. They have not told us what's coming, and really there's not much time to get a movie in there unless it's one they've been working on for a while. And I do believe Doctor Strange 3 not only is critically important, but I think they've been working on it for many months. So let's hope that is going to be the February 13th movie. Then we get Daredevil Born Again, the second half of that long season. Obviously, we get Doomsday, and then we get Vision Quest, I believe. They've told us it's coming. They just haven't told us when. So I'm putting it here in spring of 2026. And honestly, I'm really excited about this show now because Agatha All Along is fantastic. And Vision Quest is now the third part of the WandaVision, Agatha, and Vision Quest kind of trilogy, if you will. So hopefully we'll meet Tommy and what happened to him in that show. Then Marvel has given up their July 24th date. This was a date that they had reserved. They've given it to Sony for Spider-Man 4. And there have been so many rumors about what's going to be going on in this movie. I'm not even going to try to keep up with all of it. It changes every day. Once something is more firm, I'll definitely do a video on it. All right, I will be stunned if we don't get Young Avengers. I mean, with the excitement for Wiccan coming out of Agatha All Along, and hopefully Tommy and Vision Quest, they've built a pretty good team, and supposedly the Young Avengers are going to play a big-time role in Secret Wars. So we'll see. X-Men 97, from what I hear, they're kind of retooling it, changing Season 2 around a bit, so we're probably going to get it sometime in 2026, unfortunately, because I don't see it fitting in 2025. Then we have another Marvel movie that's untitled, and that's a November 6th date. I think this is going to be X-Men versus Avengers. So this is the legacy X-Men. This is, I mean, if you think about it, after Doomsday, the multiverse is probably going to collapse, and we're talking a Battle World type movie here. It's going to be a throwdown between heroes from different worlds, I think. That will be spectacular if that's the way they go. Now, Nova, they've told us it's coming. We do know it's going to happen. My gut tells me we get it before Secret Wars because it is so tied to, well, all the way back to the Infinity Saga, really, and the destruction of Xandar. So to go back and tell a story that's tied to something way back in the Infinity Saga in Phase 7, I just don't think that would make sense. I think the time for Nova is sometime before Secret Wars, and then I'm placing it here in early 2027. But let me know your thoughts on that. I just don't see them pushing it after Secret Wars. And of course, Secret Wars then ends Phase 6. And then we do have some good news about Phase 7. There are five total dates that Marvel has given us. July 23rd and November 5th in 2027, and then February 18th, May 5th, and November 10th in 2028. That's exciting. So I've listed some of the movies that have been discussed in the past. I really want a Wanda movie, big time. Shang-Chi 2 would be awesome, World War Hulk, Thor 5, Black Panther 3, so many good ideas. I fear Armor Wars isn't going to happen, but I'll keep it there until they say it's officially dead. But also, there'll be X-Men movies with the new X-Men team, Fantastic Four. There is so much to fill these dates and beyond. So very exciting. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. What do you think will go here in Phase 7? And then also, I do want to know, what do you think about these supposed release dates? Do you believe it? Is it enough to have a date embedded in a file name to tell us the release schedule? And which of these are you looking forward to the most? So I can tell you what, Marvel has a lot waiting ahead for us in the years to come. Very, very exciting. All right, October contest, don't forget, be a subscriber, leave a comment. You could win a book or a steelbook. And we have the membership option in case you're interested in that. And of course, the Discord. I love to bring that up. Notice that we have a news section, and Robbie was on it late last night. He posted information that I've used in this video, obviously, to share with everyone. So I would love to have you be part of the Discord. 1,800 members across the globe, conversations 24/7, and I will leave a pinned comment on this video so that you can join. Also, if you don't mind, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. You can check out more content, and we'll all continue to enjoy the ever-growing, the ever-changing Marvel Cinematic Universe.